Things are getting worse and worse. I hate to be the purveyor of doom, but we see what's going on, what's continuing in Portland, Oregon. The mayor is accusing the president of inciting violence. It's actually the reverse. It's the mayor, this leftist mayor, and that's the nicest thing you could say about him. 50 more people shot in Chicago, violence and tear gas in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the swamp. It's time for the president to take action. And now Joe Biden claims that he's the law and order president. Well, you know what? He's not the law and order anything. I mean, the guy is essentially brain dead. He's got this Cheshire grin, but there's nothing behind his face. It's a complete charade. It's a sham. The Democrats and the left are trying to destroy this country. And it is time for the president to take action, not to play games, not to say, gee, I want a request for help. Now he's got to take action. As I've said before, Ronald Reagan would not have tolerated this for 24 hours, maximum of 48. And it's time for the hammer to come down. And that's what we're trying to do at Freedom Watch with our citizens class action lawsuits against the Chinese, our case in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for the police who've been discriminated against on the basis of their race and on the basis of their sex, white male cops in particular. No respect. In fact, it's amazing, but the police chief, Danielle Outlaw, actually had her daughter slam the door on a process server that was trying to serve her with this complaint. And the others, the district attorney who was elected with the money of George Soros, he's running from process servers too, as is the mayor, Jim Kenney. One thing about leftists, they talk a good game and they'll create violence. They'll go into the streets, they'll loot, they'll burn, they'll steal, and they will even kill. But once you push back, they're cowards. They are cowards. And that's why the president needs to push back. They'll run for the exits. And we at Freedom Watch are doing what we can because we don't have an attorney general that will take strong action. He's worried about saving his own skin. He's been threatened with impeachment. He's been threatened with contempt proceedings. He's part of that Washington establishment. Now, Larry Klayman, in his personal capacity, is going to vote for Donald Trump. I support Donald Trump. We've in effect been his law firm, as I've said now, for 4 years. He really has had no law firm. They screwed around so long, they got him into a Russian witch hunt for several years, and then they wound up getting him impeached. That was their legal team. Again, this is Washington, D.C., where, and this is lawyers in general, or our lawyers in general, is that they protect their own, they protect their self first, their clients second. We've never done that at Freedom Watch. We'll go all out. I never did that at Judicial Watch when I ran that and founded that. Is that either you represent your client zealously within the bounds of the law, which is a canon of ethics for lawyers, or don't represent him at all. It's like getting up on the dance floor. Either you dance or you sit down. And that's what the president needs to do as well right now. Either he needs to dance or sit down, because now Biden and the Democrats are even co-opting his message. That's not going to sell. And I believe this president will probably be reelected in a landslide at this point. There's a lot of liberal Democrats who aren't really politicized who are going to vote for him, as well as others in all different groups. But remember, he's not the be-all and end-all. Even if he's elected, it's most likely he's going to lose control of the Senate, the Republicans. They've already lost control of the House. He won't get anything accomplished. He can just keep things from happening with a veto pen. But 4 years from now, we're going to face an even worse situation because the country is degenerating. It's degenerating rapidly. It was John Adams who said that without ethics, morality, and religion, you will not have a lasting liberty. It was Thomas Jefferson who predicted that with federal judges who have immunity and think they're there for life, that they would become despots, they would become dictators, and someday they would cause another revolution requiring the nation to shed the blood of patriots. Now, I'm not advocating that. I'm advocating peaceful and legal means. Jefferson did not. He thought it would take several thousand dead yet again to restore freedom in this country. Let's not get to that point, Mr. President, okay? Let's avoid that and take action now because it's getting worse every single day. And the Republicans did a good job at their convention at conveying a message, but unfortunately, they never do a very good job in carrying through. Remember Obamacare? Did nothing. To this day, have done nothing. You've got a minority leader of the House, Kevin McCarthy, who's not the brightest person who's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. This is somebody who, when they were investigating Hillary Clinton for Benghazi, said this was just a political investigation. Now, what kind of a moron says that? This is the person leading the Republicans. And this is why not just the president needs to step up to the plate, but you need to step up to the plate. You need to join Freedom Watch's Justice League. You need to support our class action lawsuit against the communist Chinese that continue to wreak havoc on this country, destroy the economy and our health and the world's economy and health. You need to support our cases on behalf of the police, because the police, protect us. And right now they can't protect us. They've got their hands tied behind their backs and they have no support. These are the things that Freedom Watch is doing. So share this podcast far and wide. You can find it at freedomwatchusa.org, on radioamerica.com. And I thank Radio America for allowing me to tell the truth as I see it. It's on Roku, it's on iTunes, it's on Parler, Parler, Parler in French, Twitter, Facebook. Share it far and wide. Get the word out. It's time for us to rise up and use your Second Amendment rights in self-defense. I urge you to get weapons to protect yourself, but don't use them on other people. Just use them in self-defense, because they're coming for you and they're coming for your family, and they will seize your property. It's already happening, and they will kill your family. That's what they have in mind, because they want to take this country over. I'm not overemphasizing this. And that is why we have a Second Amendment. That's why militias are legal, as long as they act legally and don't harm anybody. Just act in self-defense. That's why our founding fathers put that into the Second Amendment. So take heed, support Freedom Watch, and take means to defend yourself, because a violent revolution from the left is already occurring, and it's getting worse every day. Thank you for listening to me. God bless you. God bless your family. God is with us, but we must step up to the plate now, as the president must as well, to fend off a violent revolution that threatens all of our lives. I'll be back tomorrow with another special podcast. Until then, thank you for listening to me.
Get smarter with your investing. With help from knowledgeable professionals, customizable trading platforms, and investor education designed just for you. At TD Ameritrade, where smart investors get smarter.
The new A1 Double Cheeseburger at Carl's Jr. for just $2.49. Double charbroiled beef, melty cheese, and A1 sauce. Part of Charbroiled Double Deals. Feed your happy. Offer valid for a limited time. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included. A1 is a registered trademark of Kraft Foods. Used with permission.